They say the village of Urua was once loud with laughter, with pestles pounding at dawn and children chasing goats through red dust at dusk. But by the time this story truly begins, Urua had learned new sounds, coughing in the night and the quiet weeping of families waiting for death. The sickness began politely, as tragedies often do. An old man collapsed by the river, his skin turning ashen before sunset, his eyes wide as if he had seen something standing behind the living. Then another died. The illness had no name, only terror, burning fevers, darkening veins, and dreams that made the sick whisper the same words. He is watching. Herbalists failed. Diviners argued. Traders sold useless cures for the price of a month's harvest. Hope bled out of the village. That was when Father Malachi arrived, walking alone from the forest with a staff carved in unreadable symbols and a smile that never reached his eyes. He spoke like a holy man who had never doubted the world would bend to him. He said the sickness was not natural, that it fed on fear, greed, and unconfessed sin. On the first night, he prayed over a dying woman. His voice rose like thunder, and she suddenly inhaled and sat up, alive. Urua erupted with gratitude. They gave him food, goats, land. They built him a house beside the shrine. No one spoke of how the healed woman never spoke again, or how she died weeks later, smiling at nothing. Malachi demanded confessions. Some villagers returned pale and broken. The death slowed, and that was enough to silence doubt. Behind the relief, betrayal grew. Chief Econom whispered names during confessions, using Malachi's power to remove rivals. Mothers accused daughters. Husbands betrayed wives. Greed wore a holy mask. Only Alero watched closely. Her brother had been among the first to die. One night, she followed Malachi into the forest and saw him kneel before an ancient lightning-split tree, carving symbols into the soil with his own blood. She heard bargains, not prayers. The truth was worse than death. Malachi had summoned the sickness years ago, making a pact with something old and starving. It fed on lives, and in return gave him power, the power to heal by killing, to save one by offering another. Urua was not saved by him. It was his feeding ground. Malachi sensed her and knew he had been seen. Instead of killing her, he offered a choice: silence, power, and the promise to bring her brother back for one night. Broken, Alero agreed, telling herself she would stop him later. Weeks passed. The sickness returned worse than before. Children died screaming. Elders rotted from within. Each cure demanded more blood. And when Chief Econom demanded a miracle to secure his rule, Malachi, drunk on praise and power, decided to give the village something unforgettable: